One thing I've noticed working in financial planning is that financial stress often has less to do with a lack of money and more to do with a constant mental negotiation around it, around the money. Because even when people are earning good salaries, saving consistently, or technically doing all the right things financially, there still seems to be some overwhelming feeling around the money. And usually it sounds a bit like, should I save this? Should I invest it? Am I being irresponsible if I spend this? Should I be doing more? Should I be doing less? And the difficult part is that these decisions don't just happen once. They happen constantly in small everyday moments, over and over again. A coffee, a holiday, a gym membership, a pension contribution, keeping cash aside, how much cash to keep aside, investing more aggressively, paying off debt faster, wanting to enjoy your 20s or your 30s without feeling guilty about it, getting to retirement and then basically carrying on working. And individually, none of these decisions are huge, but mentally, constantly reevaluating them creates a bit of friction. And I think a lot of financial advice unintentionally makes this worse because it focuses heavily on optimization of returns, optimization of taxes, spending, productivity, optimizing each pound, but very little of it asks whether your financial setup actually makes life feel calmer and clearer. Because you can technically make good financial decisions and still feel mentally exhausted by money. You can save, you can invest, and you can also enjoy your money. But people struggle to balance all three at once consistently. And the issue usually isn't about having enough knowledge, it's whether you're making these decisions within the right structure. So what happens is you optimize each individual decision, but never step back to design a system where those decisions sit within. A simpler way to think about it potentially is to allocate these things into security, growth, and lifestyle. A portion of your income protects you, a portion protects your future, and a portion is there to be enjoyed. And importantly, those portions can change depending on the stage of life that you're in, so it's flexible. Someone building an emergency fund after a difficult year may prioritize security. Someone earlier in their career may prioritize growth. Someone who has spent years of saving and underliving may need to make more room for enjoyment. The goal isn't to maximize one at the expense of the others. It's to decide intentionally what role each part plays in life right now. Because financial stress doesn't come from a lack of money, it comes from constantly reevaluating decisions that could have been made in advance. So a useful exercise is to, at the start of each month, decide what percentage of income belongs to each category. And once that decision has been made, you remove the need to renegotiate it every single day. And in my experience, that's often where you start to get a bit more clear. Not from finding the perfect financial framework or decision, but from creating a little bit of structure that makes an everyday decision a bit lighter. So thank you for watching this video on how to manage saving, investing, and enjoying life. I will see you in the next one.